but we do have the second guest of the hour. We have Saul Rodriguez on, 19-0. Hey, what's up, Sal? Sal,
what's up,
man? How you guys doing?
Sal?
How's everything?
What's up, man? Man, Happy New Year, brother, and it's an honor to speak to you, brother. Yes, man. Thank you for coming on tonight.
Happy New Year to you guys too, and thank you guys for having me.
So, what's going on, man? How's your weekend going?
It was good. I actually went to Arizona this weekend. Spending time with family and friends, and I bought myself a new gun this weekend. So I like to shoot, so I got myself a new gun.
Okay, that's great. That's great. I see. You've been looking great, man. I've been a fan watching you, man. You beating everybody, knocking everybody down, man. I'm just enjoying your fights as a fan. I noticed that your last opponent, you knocked him out, and you beat him in a great fashion, better than Felix Rodeo when he fought him. Can you tell me about that, and how did the win feel for you?
I felt good. I mean, styles make fights. I feel like styles always make fights. So, I mean, it was a great win. I was excited. I thought I was going to get a knockout like in 5 or 6. I thought I was going to knock him out a little bit later, but I had 4 first-round knockouts previous to that, so I know I could always end the fight in 1 round. So, I mean, I got my 5th first-round knockout against a tough opponent. Everybody expected a tough fight. I expected a tough fight. My team expected a tough fight. We prepared for 10, 12 rounds, but sometimes the power just, it benefits a fighter a lot. But I mean, I wasn't just depending on my power. I was. If you notice in the fight, I was boxing. I was moving back and punching, and I was still able to get him out early.
Okay. Who gave you the toughest fight in your pro career?
I think it was the fight before that. Vasyl. He's a fighter who's never been knocked out, never been dropped. I heard him, and I almost basically dropped him. And but he was just tough. He wasn't. I didn't feel like he gave me trouble. He was just tough. I fought a complicated fighter. His name is Cesar Valenzuela. He was just complicated as in his style. He was tall and long, and he knew how to use his reach. But I still knocked him out in the 3rd round. He wasn't tough because once I hit him, he went down. But this was a tough opponent. Vasyl, I hit him hard, and he was able to take punches pretty good. But I just boxed him. And I won the decision in that fight.
Oh, okay.
Unanimous decision.
I see that pound for pound got you ranked in junior lightweight and number 9. Are you a lightweight or a junior lightweight? Because I see you fighting in a lightweight lately in your last couple fights, so I was getting a little confused on which you trying to state your throne at.
I'm gonna take over the 130 division first, junior lightweight. Then I'm gonna move up and take out lightweights.
Oh, okay. So you definitely staying out 130 then.
Yeah, I can make it pretty comfortable.
Okay. How does it feel to be around so much legends and superstar boxers in your camp, your team with Robert Garcia and all the fighters around him? How does that make you feel, man?
Oh, it makes me feel great. I spar world champions and I train around world champions. So, I mean, it's only you become what you surround yourself by. So, I mean, we have nothing but world champions, world-class athletes and fighters in our gym. So, and I'm sparring against them. So, I mean, it only makes me better. It makes me want to compete at their level and perform at their level. So, I mean, it's only but we support each other and we all help each other out. I mean, it's a great stable. So, I mean, we have the highest level fighters. So that's where I'm headed, and that's where I'm gonna be soon. I always believed it, and I feel like I'm gonna be there soon.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yo, so, what kind of gun you got, man? What kind of gun you just bought?
I just bought AK-47.
Oh, nice. So you took it out already?
Yeah, I bought it yesterday, and I went shooting this morning.
Okay. What do you shoot, the cans and stuff? Or?
Yeah, just cans, bottles, and like we're shooting cactus out there in Arizona too.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like Barzini said, you're around some people. We had Joshua Franco on last week, man. Shout out to Joshua, man. Training with Robert, man, it's got to be an honor, right?
Yeah, it's an honor. I mean, he's been at the world, like the highest stage. I mean, versus Mayweather with Madiana and versus Pacquiao with Brandion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those are like the highest level fighters of our era so far. So I mean, it's great to be in a camp that has been been in a camp like that has been versus like the greatest champions, all that are in our era. So, but I mean, we also have great upcoming fighters like Joshua Franco. I feel he's gonna be world champ one day. Hector Tanahara and Jonathan Navarro, they're all really good friends of mine, and I wish nothing but best for them. And I see them every day at the gym, and they work hard and they push me to push harder. So there's nothing but love.
And your manager's still Cameron Duncan?
Still my manager, and I'm still top rank right now.
Yeah, he used to manage Kelly Pavlik. I know he's a good manager.
He's made a lot of world champions, and I mean him and my matchmaker Brad Goodman, they're real good at what they do. So I mean they're taking care of me, and they tell me what to work on, and I'm just elevating my level and my boxing to the world class level. So I mean, I feel like I'm never gonna stop learning. I'm always gonna improve. Every fight you guys watch me, don't feel like that's all I am. Every fight I'm gonna get better and better. I'm never gonna just settle. Like even when I'm older in the sport, a little older, I'm still gonna keep learning. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna stop learning. It's something you never do. Stop learning.
I wanted to ask you, man. Oh, you had something to say, Jesse? Sorry about that.
No, I said I cut you off. Go ahead.
Saul, I wanted to know, who do you think is the best in the 130 division right now, in your eyes, in your opinion, besides yourself?
Probably Vargas, Bandido.
Francisco Vargas? Who is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Francisco Vargas.
Oh, okay.
The one that knocked out Miura?
Yeah, Miura, yeah. I know he's coming on our show next week Friday, man. I'm a fan of his also, man.
He's my friend too, I know.
Nicholas Walters, that's why. That's what it was he needed right there to say Nicholas Walters.
Oh, yeah, my favorite is Nicholas Walters.
You like Nicholas Walters?
Say that again, Saul?
You say you like Nicholas Walters?
No, I'm saying that's my number one favorite boxer right now.
Oh, in general?
Yeah, right now. Since Floyd retired, he's been my number one right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's ranked number 10, I'm ranked number 9?
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. Right, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to ask you, if you had the chance to fight anybody right now at the 130 division, who would you want to fight? Who would that be against?
Anybody with a belt. That's who I would want to fight. But I mean, I'm taking it step by step. My last fight was my first 10-rounder. So I mean, I gotta get like 2 or 3 more 10-rounders before I get a 12-round fight, which will be for a world championship. I'm ranked number 9 by Ring Magazine and number 11 by WBO.
You kind of breaking up. We can't hear you a little bit. Hello? I still can't hear you, Saul.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
I thought I gotta get like top 5 world title shots, so I'm just gonna get my ranking up so I can fight for any of the world championships.
Oh, okay. That's that. You have a time frame for when you fighting next? I mean,
sometime in March. Yeah, they told me I would be fighting sometime in March, so I'm getting ready for that already.
Oh, okay. That'd be dope, man. I can't wait to see you, man. I noticed that you had Freeway Ricky Ross around your corner, and you around him a lot. How did you meet him, and tell me the relationship y'all got?
Oh man, he's a great friend. I met him when I was 16. He had just got out of jail.
Okay.
I met him at a club. I got on a club. My friend's a rapper, and he went there as a special appearance. And I met him there, and they introduced me to him. I didn't know who he was, and then they told me about him, and they introduced me, and I kept seeing him. And then he just started talking to me, and he visits my house here often, and we go chill. And he's my friend. He's a great person. He's smart. He wants me. He always looks out for the best for me. He's been in my corner twice, like in my fights, and he's just a great friend. He's made to the top. Like he's made huge amounts of money. So that's where I want to get to one day.
Okay.
The right way though.
Yeah, definitely. We had Andy Vences on a couple weeks ago, man, and he kind of mentioned y'all sparred one another. He didn't go to much details about it, but he did say he did really good, and after that, he knew he saved it because he think y'all will have a future fight one day. Mm-hmm. So, and he also said, man, he gave you the first look to what's to come, man. And he brings a lot to the table, and is a different look, and a different everything when you ever face him in the ring. So, how do you feel about Andy Vences, and how did the sparring really went, man? Because he didn't really say much, but he just said he gave you the first look and what's to come in the future, and basically, and he said just he's something different.
Yeah, he's my friend. He's cool. What's it called? I don't know about what he's saying like that. I remember I hit him with a shot like one of the first or second round, and him and his coach started yelling to my people, "No cameras, no cameras, no cameras! Stop recording, stop recording!" So I'm saying I don't know. I like sparring's in the gym, and then a fight's a fight. So with them small gloves, it's a different story. Everybody has a game plan till they get hit by me. So everybody knows. Oh, look out for the left. And then when I'm fighting them, they're gonna be like, oh, look out for the right. And I'm still gonna knock them out. So maybe it's a future fight. I think I'm a lot more ahead in my career than him. I think he has to catch up a lot. But if it's a future fight, it's a future fight. It's nothing to me. It's just business to me. So I don't really care.
Well, what do you think him as a fighter and all? You know what I mean? How do you rate him and all that?
He's decent. I'm always gonna see myself winning in a fight. I never see myself losing. So, of course, if we fight, I would win. But what's it called? His style. I've had over 100 amateur fights. I feel like I could adjust any style. Like it's nothing to me. Boxing is just. It's what I do. So I don't work. I don't do nothing. I just box. So, I feel like I could adjust to any style and beat any style I'm up against.
Who won in that sparring, man? Because I'm trying to get the juicy details about it and shit.
No, it was just a good sparring. We just went at it, really.
Oh, okay.
It was just like a brawl. Like, I wasn't trying to be defensive or trying to, like box. I was just going at him and, just brawling.
I hear that. Do
you
think you get the proper proper respect that you deserve in the boxing business right now?
I feel like I should get more respect, like more credit, but it's just a matter of time. I know it's just being patient, and it's just a matter of time before I get a big shot. So it's just a matter of time. I feel like it's just a matter of time, and I'm not rushing. I'm still young, so it's just a matter of time before I get the credit I deserve.
When's gonna be your next fight?
He said March.
March. My bad. Oh, are you fighting on the are you fighting on the Pacquiao card?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We said it to Joshua Franco, and the same kind of goes for you. Like it kind of pays off to like be on top rank or golden boy now, because PBC has so many lined up where you guys are going to be on the undercard of the big pay-per-views, I would assume soon, So
yeah,
I think it's just it's a good look in that sense, Do you have a relationship with Bob Arum, or mostly Brad Goodman you go through?
Yeah, mostly Brad Goodman and Cameron Duncan. That's what I'm really like. I'm cool. I'm good friends with other people from Top Rank, but I don't really talk to Bob Arum or. I've met Todd DeBuff before, and I don't really have a relationship with him. I'm just, it's just like a handshake, whatever.
Right.
But it's just a matter of time before they're all shaking my hand too.
Right. My bad, Mark. Go ahead.
I heard Floyd Mayweather made a comment, and he said Bob Arum and De La Hoya doesn't care about their fighters. Do you really do you agree with his opinion? Since you're on the top rank, so I would have a school, insight on how Bob Arum treats you. And
I feel like they're the best at building a prospect, building a star. I feel like they're the best at that. I don't feel like any even better than Golden Boy. I feel like Top Rank is better at building stars and building prospects than anybody else. Building stars and building champions, like from zero, from like the first fight to a world champion. I feel like they're the best at that. But I think Floyd Mayweather, he's maybe just mad just because his fighters, all his top fighters had, like, whenever they get to the top or close to the top, they lose or they get knocked out.
Oh shit! That is funny, man. Definitely. What do you think about Nicholas Waters as a whole, as a fighter, man?
I think he's pretty good and he is hard.
Oh, okay. Did you saw his last fight with Jason Sosa? What did you think about that, if you did see it?
I thought he won. I don't know how they gave it a draw. I was like, man, that sucks for him. But it's boxing. But shit, sometimes, when you have an opportunity to take somebody out, that's how it's better to take them out. Don't leave it to the judges.
I felt like when I was watching that fight, man, I think they robbed the shit out of him, man, because like Jason, don't get me wrong, Jason Sosa did good, but it was just Nicholas Waters just did a tad better every round. And if you see the punch stats, Nicholas Waters had the more aggressive punches, the harder shots. He landed more on everything with the aggressive, the precise shots, everything. He just landed more with everything. So I'm like, every round is like 16. He lands 20 punches and Sosa lands 10 punches a round. And I'm like, yo, numbers don't lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just really didn't understand that, because if you throw everything, land everything more than the other person, I would figure. And you're the yes, Sosa was the aggressor, but he didn't land most of the shots. All those were just flurry shots.
Yeah, if you're landing more punches and heavier punches, I mean that's clear effective punching. And of course, I mean effective and harder and more punches. I don't know how you would lose a round.
Yeah, I just find that very, you know what I mean, crazy, man. Did you get a chance to see last night fights?
Last night. Oh yeah, I saw.
Oh, okay. Well, what was your whole take on the whole event?
I feel like it was pretty good, but I mean, the Danny Garcia fight, I was hoping that somebody get knocked out or somebody get knocked down at least. And I also felt like Danny Garcia's power didn't carry up. Didn't hold himself up too much at 147. I don't feel like he has too much power at 147.
Who you thought won that fight?
You know, I
thought Danny Garcia won, but I don't think he landed some super clear shots and it wasn't doing nothing to Guerrero.
You know, I haven't thought about that. That's a great point. So you don't think that he has the same power he does at 147 that he did at 140? I never even thought about that. He was catching Guerrero clear, and Guerrero was just walking through them. Yeah, that's a good
Robert Guerrero is a tough guy, man. He's never been knocked out, so you know what I mean. But I don't think Danny can knock out any of the top 10 guys right now.
No. Maybe a Wild Talker at 147.
Yeah, like it got to be like a lesser opponent, man. It can't be like a tough guy, man. I don't think he can knock out Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Kell Brook. Yeah, I mean Bradley. I don't think he can knock out nothing.
I want to see Danny Garcia versus Adrien Broner.
You know what's so crazy? I wanted to see before Adrien Broner lost, and even when he had that one loss to Madiana and shit. But I don't really want to see that anymore, because I feel like Danny will win that fight. Who you think will come out the victor in that fight?
Danny Garcia. I think Broner is pretty good, but he don't throw enough. Like he just don't let his hands go. I don't know why. Like he just doesn't throw. Whenever he does let his hands go, he does good, but he just decides to like try to do like the Mayweather, like shoulder roll and not throw. But if he did let his hands go, I feel like he'll do better.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? My second favorite fight for me, favorite fight of all, is Madiana and Adrien Broner, man. That was just such an amazing fight. Did you when you seen Adrien Broner hump Madiana? What was you? Well, how did that make? How did you analyze that and shit? And when Madiana knocked his ass down the next round after that.
I was excited. We all jumped up in my house, my family, because we're girlfriends with Madiana. He was training at our gym, of course. So I mean, we were just excited. We were just hoping he landed a good shot early, so he could get the respect and get like the credit. You know, he had heavy hands. His style's awkward, and we just wanted somebody to put down Broner just because he was so cocky. And after he did a little hump shit, I don't know why he has to get him.
I hear that, man. Can you give me your top 5 fights you would love to see as a fan, man?
As a fan,
yeah.
I like to see Triple G and Canelo.
Okay.
I like to see Santa Cruz versus Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux's one of my favorite.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, that's 2.
I want to see Wilder versus Klitschko.
Okay,
Wilder.
that's a good one.
Somewhat, yeah, that's somewhat all right. I mean, Klitschko was a little earlier, but I want to see Wilder versus the top guy. Let's see. I want to see or Triple G versus Andre Ward.
That's
That'd
4.
Let's see. Who else?
More.
Let's see. That Crawford versus Posto.
That's the best fight at 140. That's a great list, man. That is definitely a great list. Man, definitely, man.
Yeah.
Well, you ever heard about Uchiyama? He's been ranked number 1 for 5 years at the 130 division. Have you ever seen him fight before or looked him up or anything?
Is it the Japanese guy?
Yeah, the Japanese guy. He's undefeated.
He
beat Miura too.
I guess he's undefeated.
Yeah, he's undefeated. He's been number 1 in that division for the past 5 years now, and shit. If you ever check out the pound for pound lists, and
the Ring Magazine one, it was like some Chinese Japanese guy, right?
Yeah, it's him. He's the Ring Magazine one.
It's him?
Yeah, him.
But that guy, he has a loss.
No, Miura has a loss. He's undefeated.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miura is he lost to Uchiyama and shit.
At 130 though?
Yeah, 130. Look him up, man. He's undefeated. They trying to set up a bout with him and Nicholas Waters. Bob Aaron was saying that's the fight he wants to make. But yeah, he's definitely undefeated, man. He got 24 wins, 0 losses, 1 draw, and 20 KOs.
That's crazy. That's pretty tight there. I'm actually gonna check him out. I was like, shit. That's a good record. That's a real good record.
Yeah, the crazy thing is I have never seen him in America. He's never fought in America, though.
Oh, yeah, then that's why he has so many wins. Shit, I fought a dude with 28 wins and 3 losses. He was from Mexico. Oh, yeah, Takashi Uchiyama.
Yeah.
What? He's from Japan. He has a WBA?
Yeah, he has the Super WBA. He beat Miura for that belt.
Yeah. Miura?
Yeah, he fought Miura a couple of years ago.
Okay, yeah.
That's the only solid guy he has on his resume.
Is he lefty or righty?
I'm not too sure, because when I watch his fights, I can't really tell, right? You know what I mean? Because they speak in Japanese and shit, so I can't really tell. But I only watch like at least 2 of his fights. You know what I mean? So.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've known he's been ranked number 1 for a long time though. Because I'm a big fan of the 130 division. Say that again?
On the internet it says he's been on the list for about 313 weeks.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's been on that top 10 list for 313 weeks. So I mean, he's been on there forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people, Mikey wanted to fight him when he moved up to 130, but Mikey Garcia couldn't get the fight, man. Like, a lot of people wanted to fight him. Even Broner, when he was at 130, he wanted to fight him. But Uchiyama say he the only person he's willing to fight is Nicholas Waters, and he said that's going to be his first American fight when he comes up. So
hopefully Nicholas Waters knock him out.
Right. You know what I mean? I hope so too, man.
It's gonna be the first and last time he comes over here.
Oh shit, yo! You know they trying to set up Saildo versus Francisco Vargas, man. How you think that fight would turn out?
Yeah, it's gonna be a war. That's gonna be like nonstop. However long it lasts, it's gonna be a war. They're both their styles that just go at it.
Saildo's one of my favorite boxers, man. Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, but I'll say Saildo deserved to win that last fight, though.
Oh yeah. I was actually at that fight live. I thought he won too.
Yeah, he won that joint. When they called it a draw, I was like, what the hell, Roman Martinez? But you know, Saildo's, I mean, that's just a mismanaged career, right? I mean, early on.
Yeah.
You know, because he's 43, 13, and 3, but he knocked out Juanma Lopez. You know, he beat Roman Martinez last time they faced, in my opinion. You know, and he's just such a great fighter. I know Mikey beat him, but he beat Robert Guerrero, but it was later found out that he was on it was on steroids or something. But he, I mean, you know, Saildo's that dude that could just end your career. Do you ever see a fight with, and he beat Lomachenko? Would you ever see a fight with Saildo? Would that be
maybe, man? I think he's on his way out, but man, shit, if they put me against him, I wouldn't reject it.
How about Lomachenko getting all this attention with 5? I've never seen it before. He has 5 fights and 1 loss. I mean, he's a great boxer.
He got 6 now, Jesse.
Well, yeah, my bad. He has 5 wins and 1 loss. He has 6 fights. But the attention that he's getting is crazy. I mean, like, is this I mean, you know, he's a great boxer, but do you think there's like a little favoritism going on here, or you know?
Of course, they always favorite the Olympians. Even if you're better than an Olympian, they're gonna treat them better. So I mean, sometimes I don't like that because I'm like, man, like I feel like I'm better than some Olympians, but I mean, they always get the benefit of the doubt. They give them all the spots, all the great spots. They put them on HBOs faster. I mean, I gotta take the tough road, and they don't pay me as good as them. So it's like, shit, man, just pay us on the level, according to level pay us. But I mean, of course, they're always gonna want to pay you the least possible because it's business. But it's like, man, it's like shit, you know. But it's a business, and they always put their chips in for the Olympians, and he lost his second fight, and then his third fight he lost his second fight for a world title. And then his third fight, he got another world title. Like, how did you get so high in the rankings to get 2 back-to-back title shots after losing your first one in your second fight?
Yeah, that's true. It's crazy, right?
And you know, Bob Arum said he wants Vasyl is moving up to 130 in your division. Because he can't get no fights at the featherweight division anymore. Because Al Heyman got the most of the champions.
Yeah.
Who you think can give you the toughest challenge in the 130 division?
I think the toughest challenge is myself if I don't prepare myself right. But I mean, that's it.
That's it. Okay. Man, I just can't wait to see you in action, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to be in action. I want to give you guys great performances and great fights. I can't wait to get to a little higher level than where I'm at right now. I just want to perform at a high level, so to please the fans and, you know, prove to myself that, you know, that's where I belong, and prove to everybody that's where I belong. And get a world title like I should have one already.
Let the fans know where they could catch you on your Twitter, your Instagram, and all that good stuff. Facebook.
Oh yeah, man. My Twitter and Instagram is at team_Neno, and my Facebook is Saul Rodriguez, and just look out for me on my videos on YouTube. You guys want to see how I fight? Great knockouts. So I mean, just look out for me whenever I fight, whenever I post my fights. So you guys watch me, and I mean, it's just a matter of time you're gonna hear about me anyway. So just might as well look at me already.
Thanks,
man.
a lot,
thank you again, man, for coming on our show, man. It's such an honor to talk to you, man. So come on the show. Hopefully you come on the show again, man.
Yeah, man. Whenever you guys let me know, just let me know whenever you guys want me on. I appreciate you guys thinking of me and putting me on you guys' show, taking the time. I really appreciate it. And man, whenever you guys are ready, put me on again before my next fight, after my next fight. I mean, I'm here ready for whenever you guys tell me to get on.
Thanks a lot,
all right,
man. I appreciate it.
You have a